Hello. I'm here at Aguirre Park in Mountain Home, Idaho on a beautiful morning. And kind of a little saddened and a little bothered. On Saturday, I was at Aguirre Park and there was, the usual families playing with their kids, and it was beautiful. And there was a little juvenile crow. Now, crows are part of the corvid family, which is the ones we're usually familiar with are crows and ravens. They look really similar. They're a little different, but they have more similarity than differences. They're really, really smart, and they're a special class of animals that I think about a lot. Those animals that choose to live amongst us in our cities, but they're neither feral nor domesticated. They're wild animals that choose to live around humans. And it's really fascinating that corvids go all the way back to the Bible and the Quran. They're a special animal to humans. And I happen to like them. They're smart, they're clean, and they help keep our environment clean around our streets and our parks. And this little juvenile was just learning to fly and hadn't learned to fear humans yet. Not very much. And I was trying to make friends with it. I was able to get quite close, about 3 feet away. And I was speaking in very gentle tones. I was being very sweet so that not to scare him away. And when I made him nervous enough, I said, okay, and I wandered off. And a few seconds later, he flew away. It was really cool. And there was some little kids around and some parents watching, and they seemed to like it too. So I'd gained a little touch of trust with this animal. I thought it was pretty special. The next day I found its dead body laying in a sidewalk right by Aguirre Park. And this really bothered me. I had the sense that somebody maybe that doesn't like me or thought it was funny killed the bird. And today I find it picked up and put over by the hospital on the other side of the street. It's an interesting thing about corvids. They're smart enough to pay attention to different humans behaving differently. They can tell the difference between one human who's nice to them and feeds them and says nice things. At least says things in a nice, unoffensive way and doesn't do things like throw rocks at them and stuff. But they remember faces. This is verified by research at the University of Washington, where students did some pretty interesting experiments because there's a lot of corvids at that university. And I'm reminded by this incident of when I was a kid, the FBI had profiling. They were really, really after serial killers. And one of the things that they said about serial killers was that a lot of serial killers had practiced killing animals before they got around to killing humans, and they found a liking for it. Well, I think it's concerning in our community here in Mountain Home, Idaho, that someone has needlessly and without reason killed a crow, especially a little juvenile crow that couldn't really defend itself, wasn't causing any problems. These crows, they just eat insects that are in the grass, and they live in the nearby trees, and they don't hurt anybody. So, yeah, please don't hurt the birds. It doesn't intimidate me, it doesn't change me from going about my day, but it does have a concerning um, aspect to it, the safety and the decency of our community. Thank you.